Hey, what's going on YouTube? Marine X back at it again. It is that time to get down with the holiday gift giving guide. Listen, there's going to be folks out there that are just hard to buy for. You have that EDC man in your life, that man in your life that has a man cave, or a gal in your life that has a babe cave, whatever the case may be. You're just not sure what to get them. I want to give you 5 EDC gift ideas, which you can get today. They're in stock and I recommend you order as soon as possible. So let's just jump right into it. So first off, all of these are going to have either an item for if it's the EDC gift for the loved one that's already into that category of stuff, or if they're new to it and you think they would be interested. If not necessarily, then, you know, I'll mention if I don't have 2 for each. First, let's just jump right into it. I want to start off here because I think that this is just a category. If your loved one is kind of wanting to dip his or her toe in the world of pocket knives, you have got to start with something that's common, such as the Griptilian by Benchmade. This one specifically is the mini Griptilian. G10 scales, has wonderful scales on here, has S30V steel, made in America, really durable, easy to use. They're easy to find. This thing comes in at about $99. You can usually pick these things up pretty easily and they look pretty nice. And it's kind of a staple in a knife collection to have a Griptilian. You can pound on them, you can weld on them. They're really fun to flick with and play with, and they're not, you know, hard to actually maneuver. They come with that deep pocket clip carry that we see oftentimes on Benchmade. That's reversible if you like to carry knife up, knife down. Starting with the mini Griptilian is something great for that loved one that may not be into knives. You think they may, you know, want to get into knives, maybe a teenager or something like that. They're already into knives. You're trying to expand upon their collection. Go take a peek at where they have their knives and check out and see if they have the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Now, this knife is about $200. Once again, has those wonderful G10 scales, has the S30V steel, but this thing feels great. Plain edge drop point knife, and this thing takes a pounding as well. This just got back from hunting with me, cleaned it up for this video, but I mean, I love this. This is my second one. Once again, it does have that deep pocket clip there. If you do prefer to carry blade up, you can change this. They give you multiple points to attach the actual pocket clip. Once again, made in America. This is Golden, Colorado. So over an 8-inch blade or 8-inch knife when fully extended. So plenty of real estate if you want to use this out in the field. This is why I usually prefer to take this with me when I go hunting, because I can weld on it and pound on it and have that extra real estate. Next, if you have a loved one who's kind of wanting to dip their toe into the world of high-end or nicer pens, I would definitely take a look at the Tactile Turn Titanium. This is a made in America pen. These folks are out of Texas. Very, very great pen. They machined this, designed this all in Texas. This one here is what you will kind of consider like a starter pen. You know, a lot of people start with that stainless steel or they start with the titanium. This one feels so great in the hand. Very normal length of a pen, so you're not going to be getting anything that's a mini or anything crazy like that. This is a bolt action pen, meaning that you actually engage the bolt downward. You want to actually use the pen, and then you engage the bolt upward when you're done using the pen. Comes in about $99. Really easy, really fast shipping. Now, if you are dealing with someone that already has a nice pen collection, maybe consider getting them a pencil. This is also by Tactile Turn. This is a mechanical pencil. You can see here, the very bottom has the lead. When you actually buy this, they give you extra erasers. So the eraser tip here is removable, so you can use this as you see fit. And this comes in at about $109, I think, maybe $119. I'll link all this stuff up below. You can also get the actual click mechanism customized. So mine's customized to have, I think, the Zycrium. Listen, if I'm mispronouncing this, please do not sue me. But this is from the periodic table as well. It is right below titanium. So that is what the actual click mechanism is made out of. And I really enjoy this a lot. This comes in the copper scale. They have it in different colorways as well. So if you have somebody that's really into pens, get them a mechanical pencil. May now have that already. We want to jump into the for the loved one that may be interested in multi-tools. Now, the staple for multi-tools has to be Leatherman. If they're not into multi-tools and you think they might want to get into multi-tools, you got to start with either a Leatherman curl or a Leatherman wave. Here specifically, I have the Leatherman curl. Lots of tools that they can use here. Very traditional Leatherman, made in America tool here with the very usable needle nose pliers and traditional pliers and wire snippers and all that other good stuff in here. But the thing that I like about the curl a lot is two things. First off, it does have Leatherman's bits that you can use. So you can actually have some flatheads and some Phillips with you. But one thing that I've been really big on lately is a pair of scissors. And the curl does include a pair of scissors just in case you need to, engage or cut some paper or something like that. Absolutely fantastic. This thing comes in at about $79. So let's call it 80 bucks for a very capable multi-tool that I really enjoy carrying. Has a great weight on it. If your loved one's already into multi-tools, go for something a little bit different. So this is the Leatherman Free T4. And this is a little bit different multi-tool because it doesn't actually include any plier. This is a great colorway. So the Free T4 tools come in several different colorways. This one specifically is their evergreen, which actually I love the way this thing looks. Comes in at $59, has a lot of different tools you can use on this thing. Of course, you have the traditional knife, but once again, the thing that draws me into these things oftentimes, and I've been getting real big on in the last few years, is a pair of scissors. So, if you already have somebody that's kind of big into multi-tools, take a peek in their collection. Do they have the Free T4? That might be something interesting to pick up, that kind of gets away from the pliers. For the loved one that kind of likes to spend their time in the world of bourbon, next I bring you a whiskey glass tasting set, specifically a Glencairn whiskey glass tasting set. Now, the thing that I like about this is, it gives you the opportunity to try different whiskeys. You can have different fun in your man cave or your babe cave and have blind tastings. You have different ones that you can just set out and enjoy for an extended amount of time. And it actually comes in this really nice wood and a little felt at the bottom of each of the glasses to kind of keep them still. And one add-on I would recommend that you do, it does not come with the set, are going to be these Glencairn glass covers. Now these are made of wood and they kind of have this like little suction ring around them. When you engage these into the glass, it keeps your drink from spilling. So now I have this in this glass, I can turn it and it saves my actual bourbon from spilling out the side of the glass. That's pretty cool when I want to save, I got some expensive bourbon or something like that, or rye that I'm drinking. I don't want it spilling all over the place. I recommend picking those up as well. So sticking in the world of the man cave, you got to have a catch-all. Okay, organization is key. Here specifically, I have two different size catch-alls, both by American-made companies. This one's by 3 Sons Leather. I love these guys. They'll make this bigger catch-all in multiple colors. I have it in the brown. I also have it in black. But I primarily use a catch-all at the end of my desk. I'll take it, throw my keys in there. I'll throw a wallet in there. I can throw some change in here. Whatever my EDC knife is for the day, I'll throw in there. Whatever my EDC multi-tool is for the day, I'll throw in there. And this all is neatly contained at the end of my desk. Now I don't lose my keys. I was notorious for losing the keys, the multi-tool, the blade, whatever I was carrying that day. It all now lives at my desk. I also have this smaller catch-all that I use for a lot of my stick material here in the garage. This is by Main Street. This is made in America. This is a smaller catch-all. This one's a little bit more stiff than 3 Sons, and I'm not a big fan of that, but I do like how tidy it is. It is the right size to hold a lot of my cigar materials and just keeps it nice and neat in one spot. If you're really, really interested in making sure that you're fast enough and get your stuff in for the holidays, I recommend you order that stuff sooner than later. You know, we all know that we have supply chain issues and stuff like that. Leave some ideas below. What are some other EDC or man cave type gifts that you want to share with others that you're thinking about picking up? If you're not a part of the battalion, listen, go ahead, push that button, join the battalion. We would love to have you. If this is your first time here, welcome and thank you for visiting. Listen, if you like stuff like this, click here. I'm going to put some more videos up. Check out my entire man cave. Maybe you get some ideas for yours. For everybody else, we'll speak soon.